Hey guys, well, good news. I found a bumper. I went to the scrap yard and was really fortunate. They had this one sitting right up on top of the pile. It's I'm not really sure what it's off of. I think it's off of a late 80s Ford. It already appears to have gone through one derby. It's already got some paint chips on it, and it's already been folded in the corners. But it's still pretty nice and straight, and it's got the full box frame area section right here behind the bumper, so that gives me something good and solid to weld to. As far as attaching the bumper, the rules allow me to use one piece on each side of 3x3 by 5 inch square tubed material right here. As you can see, this is off of an old floor jack, so I cut these to size, and I've got them tacked on currently. I put bolts through the sides here, which actually bolt to the stock brackets. So I bolted it up into place, lined the bumper up with the jack stands, and then I tacked it all in place. So now these are perfectly square to where I need it to be on the bumper to get it to the right height. And it should work out quite well. So in the process right now of welding it up solid, and then I'm going to bolt it back onto the front here, and then I'm going to finish, hopefully I'll get a little closer for you guys. But what I got here is I got bolts through the original mounts. So I'm going to put bolts through here into those tubes, as well as I'm going to weld around the perimeter of that tube. So it'll be welded solid and bolted to the frame, as well as then welded solid to the bumper. So it should be good and solid for the Derby, hopefully. We'll see how well it works out, but the nice thing about using those squared tubes is it's going to set the bumper out about 3 inches farther forward than the stock bumper was. So that'll give me a little bit extra room for travel and the front end to bend a little bit, and hopefully still be good to go. So hopefully I'll get it bolted up here and welded, and hopefully it looks good. Alright, well, as you can see, I have the bumper on, and got it mostly welded up. Still have a little bit more to go, but got the front side of the bracket here. Hopefully you guys can see it's a little dark. Got this all welded all the way around, as well as I have it bolted actually onto the truck. So now all I have to do to finish it up is I just got to put a bead of weld along this side and across the top, and as well as around the bottom, and then this thing will be ready to go. So it's pretty much ready to run. So the bumper is good. It actually came off of a pre-ran Derby car. It must have, because when I saw it sitting in the scrap pile, it had a whole bunch of paint on it and the corners were already folded over. But as you can tell, it's still pretty straight. So hopefully it will hold up as well as it looks. It seems pretty darn solid. Now it's welded right to the truck, so really hope it holds up. And something else to take note of is the fact that with those spacers, the bumper is out about 2 to 3 inches farther than the stock bumper would have been. So that'll give me a little bit more room to travel with the frame and the bumper to bend, and hopefully keep trucks out of my radiator and the front of the motor so I can keep running longer. That's the ultimate goal. So hopefully this bumper will prove to be as solid as it looks, and hopefully the Derby goes well. So until the next update, I will talk to you later, guys.